Byron, what's going on, man?
I'm doing well, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Thank you for coming out, man.
No problem.
Checking out Johnson & Wells Entrepreneur Lab, our booth where we help our students bring
Yes,
their
sir.
products,
Yes, sir. Yes,
services
sir.
To businesses, man. That's all it's about. It's been a busy week.
It has been. It has been.
Tuesday, but we've been going since what, Sunday? You said?
We've been going since Sunday morning. The first event started Sunday at 9 a.m.
I think I had a little break. We've been going since Monday at 8 a.m. So
Okay.
that shows a true hustler, right?
Yeah, we've been moving.
So, CLYPR, that's the
Yes.
name of your company?
Name of the company, yeah.
Perfect, man. Give us a quick rundown.
We make software for barbers, help them manage their brand and reputation, as well as their booking and their payment systems.
Wow.
So if your personal barber is on CLYPR, you can go on there, book him. You can select your styles, and which should already be saved in there. I mean.
Yes.
But if you're a preferred customer, he can set you as a regular. You can get prime times.
Wow.
Thursday, Friday, 5 to 8 p.m. That should be for regulars. All day Saturday, that should be for regulars.
That makes
so we
it,
allow you to do
goodness.
that.
That makes it 10 times better.
Exactly.
You know how many times I call my barber to say, hey, we're still on for 10 a.m. and Abe, I gotta push you back.
Exactly.
No, that
Exactly.
doesn't, I need more consistency.
Exactly. Automate that whole thing. And then on the barber side, we help them with their brand and reputation. I mean, man, the barber world lives on IG. So part of our strategy for our barber members have a production team to go out, do movie quality videos for them to post on their IG, doing the styles they want. If you do fades, we gonna film you fading. If you're a competitive barber, we got you at the competitions. If you do designs, we got you on video. That way you can post that on your Instagram, we can post that on ours. You can build your brand, and that's something we offer to our member barbers.
That's amazing. So this is a service that anybody, any barber or your clientele can download.
The barber has to sign up.
Okay.
So in order for you to use that with your barber has to be on it.
Okay,
He's
perfect.
our customer.
Yep, exactly.
The thing is, you do business with your barber. I'm not trying to get, if you get between me and my barber, we might fight.
Exactly.
So I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to work with your barber to help him, do better with you.
Exactly, and that just goes to show you that you actually can create a product in the market that you found a niche. You solved it, and you solved the problem. So answer that for me. How did you come up with solving that? Was it scheduling? Did you see that barbers needed to improve? Like, how did you come up with the?
I mean, I spent a lot of time in barbershops. I mean, my barber's up on 167th and 19th.
Oh wow!
So I mean,
you're not too far. I'm right off 153rd.
So I mean, there's a lot of barbershops around there.
Yep.
So I mean, I spent a lot of time in the barbershop, and I mean, my background is in engineering. Just talking to him, we kind of came up with solutions. So I created something that was actually supposed to be location-based. You can find a barber near you.
Wow.
Barbers hated it.
Wow.
Barbers hated it because
was it losing customers for them, or
that's what they thought would happen. And I see it as it'd be more efficient, more smooth. They don't care about efficiency. Barbers want to chill and talk, man. They just want to. They already have their regulars. They're already making their money. So for the barbers, what really mattered was brand management and reputation management, helping them build their brand and helping them work with their customers.
Exactly.
So scheduling and payment works well for us. Brand management, reputation management works well for the barbers.
Exactly.
So we're really taking care of everybody.
Right, and you said something about your brand, because brand is basically how people speak about you when you're not in the room.
And right? I mean, if you're a barber, your brand is how you make your money.
Exactly. So if if it's a bad angle or something doesn't look good, then
done.
Hey, you're done. I'm not coming back to you.
Exactly.
And you CLYPR, you provided a company where you're showcasing the advertising basically and the branding for these companies. Give us the film aspect, because I'm all about production and quality. So whether you're going in with a team of 2 or 3 or 4, you're getting the haircuts, how does all the videos go?
The video, that's very early stage. That's actually something we're working on now.
Okay.
So let's definitely talk about that. The way I envision that is to just come up with maybe a 3-person production team.
Okay.
Come out with the film, maybe have some lights out there.
Perfect.
Something, like make it look like a movie.
We have
like
to.
This needs to look like a movie. like I mean, your iPhones take great videos, but I mean, there's a difference between a YouTube video filmed on a movie and like Wonder Woman that you see in IMAX.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And we need our barbers to be movie stars.
Yes.
I mean, they cut you up.
And guess what? I've been seeing on Instagram as well. Barbers are just post I don't want to say a picture that doesn't have great quality. And it's like, we love the nice cuts, but as well as this is all about the imagery, right?
Exactly.
Because when you look on Instagram, what's engaging? What's going to draw likes?
Exactly.
Just because a person liked the photo doesn't mean they like the haircut.
Exactly. And the thing is, man, barbers are barbers. Barbers aren't photographers.
Yep.
Barbers aren't videographers. Barbers aren't logistics. They want to cut. So by doing this for them, we can allow them to cut while taking away the stress of having to manage their brand, taking away the stress of having to manage their money.
Exactly.
And making sure they can carry less cash. Moving into the cashless economy. I mean, barbershops in general haven't really embraced the card transaction. Even looking at things like cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, that's things we plan on moving into in the future, like some long-term strategy.
And speaking on that, can you give us a little bit more? I love it. Shout out Kevin Hart. What now?
What now? I mean, so right now we're doing a private beta test. So we got three. So me, my founder, our personal barbers are on there, and our other barber that's actually doing cuts here at Emerge. We're actually giving free cuts at Emerge, paid for by the company.
Oh man!
If you want to come through, get shaped up by my boy Ian.
Please, I need to.
We have our 3 barbers on there. So 3 barbers plus all of their regular customers.
Perfect.
So we're testing out the system right now. We plan on going live in the next 2 to 4 weeks.
Wow.
Start signing up more barbers.
Okay.
And then
congratulations, man.
thank you.
I'm sorry, can keep going.
Expand rapidly in the Miami area. We're all from Miami. I grew up in NMB.
Okay.
My partners grew up down in Kendall Doral, so we love Miami. Expand rapidly here. Once we test it here, nationwide.
And you said something, we, and that goes to show you, in the world of entrepreneurship, your relationships, your resources and the partnerships will grow you further than you trying to climb over 10 mountains.
Exactly.
I love to use that little alliteration because a lot of the times this entrepreneurship is like a mountain. You know,
it is.
The higher you climb, you may fall, you may slip, you may hurt yourself, but it's get harder to breathe, right?
Yeah.
But when you get to the top, you're gonna feel achieved. Though it's still gonna be harder to breathe, it starts to mellow out and you get a flow. How important is having a strong team?
Very important.
Yes.
I mean, for one, I think a certain way, you think a certain way.
Yes.
So I may not be able to come up with a solution to a problem, but if we're working together, you might just see it in a whole different light. And like, I could be struggling on something for weeks. You could just walk in and be like, hey, bruh.
This is what you needed.
And then solve the problem. And that's really how we work. So me and my partner look at things. A lot of things we look at the same, some things we look at very differently, and it works for us.
And a lot of people, because I've done, who was, I think it was Eric, not Erica, it was another person we had up here today, they said that they had a fallout with their partners. Well, how do you differentiate, how doesn't that happen with you all? Is it through communication? A lot of you are, like you said, on the same page? I
mean, we're on the same page. I actually met my partner when I was doing undergrad here in Miami. I actually went to FIU. So
so you don't go to you didn't go to Johnson, well, you didn't visit in Miami, you go to the opposite school.
I mean, FIU's also in NMB, they're up there.
Right.
Yeah, FIU North Biscayne Bay campus.
Oh, so you literally up the street from Johnson and Wells.
Yeah.
The north. Okay. Oh, perfect.
So I met him there. I mean, we've been friends for a long time.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say the number here because I don't want to date myself. But we've been friends for a long time, and I mean, we feel the same way. We both feel the same way about barbershops. I mean, we listen to the same type of music. We kind of have the same vibe. We had the same passion.
It's transparent.
It's transparent. Like if you have to see if it'll work with somebody, it probably won't.
Because it's that thought. It's like that 50-50,
yeah.
and that other 50 is like I don't want to do this.
The way I look at it, man, when it comes to entrepreneurship, one thing I realize is having a partner is getting married. And especially if your business is successful, y'all married for life.
You're married to the process.
So you need to make sure that the person that you're starting with, you cool with, y'all can be cool with each other, y'all can fight with each other, y'all can argue, y'all can make up, y'all can party, y'all can chill,
exactly.
I mean, that's the way it needs to go.
And that goes to show you, and I know time is money, and you have people that's waiting for cuts and whatnot. 2 more questions. How do you feel as though Emerge, CLYPR has made an impact or wants to make an impact in the Emerge community or the Miami community?
I think one of the biggest things that we want to promote, based on the culture that we've driven, is that you don't need to run after funding. I see a lot of entrepreneurs that their first thought is to see how far they need to get in order to raise a bunch of money from investors.
Exactly.
The way I see it, once I get an investor, I have to answer to them. And I don't like answering to nobody. So it might take a little longer if I'm paying for it myself, which is the case with CLYPR. My partner and I are splitting everything down the middle, paying for all the expenses ourselves. Yes. It may take a little longer. You might got to get creative.
Yep.
You can't just throw money on a bunch of t-shirts. You actually have to think about how many sizes you're gonna order. Exactly what you want to get. But at the end of the day, you can have control over your product. You can actually take care of your customers, and you can make sure that you're actually providing what you wanted to provide in that dream when you started.
And that's crazy you said it, because first of all, the shirt aspect, listen, we could go on for days, but the quality right here, right? Silkscreen and everything, manufacturing and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
We have to know that as entrepreneurs. A lot of people think, I'm just going to try to get a company to do it. No, go to a company that you know is helping you out, not banging you for your buck.
Exactly.
But also you see value out of.
Exactly.
Right?
And don't be afraid to try to do things yourself.
Yeah, honest. Yep.
I mean, even this logo and the name. I mean, this was many weeks of really just drawing stuff out on paper.
Yes.
We threw a lot of them away. And the thing is, once we got to some 3 last designs that we liked, then we brought in a professional. And then we're like, all right, these are kind of the 3 that we're working with. These are the 3 that kind of feel right for us in the company. do your thing.
Exactly.
Like, you know, give us something that we can run with, and give us something that looks professional.
Perfect. I appreciate it. Yo, this is amazing. So, you know, as I told you, working here in the Entrepreneurship Lab, we preach know your target market, know what's making you different, know the cost structure, know partnerships. Give us 2 pieces of advice on being a startup company, and that's it.
Like you said, knowing your customer.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to be wrong.
Yep.
We don't have time here. The initial idea for CLYPR, we ran with it. We went to our target market.
Perfect.
They hated it. So what we had to do, we kind of had to sit back. I mean, it kind of hurt a little bit. You sit back, you talk to them, you figure out exactly what they want, you figure out what they like, what they didn't like, and then you just change it up a little bit and keep going.
Adjust.
You got to be able to adjust.
Yep.
And also, you know, be okay with things going wrong sometimes. I mean, we got here at Emerge, and yesterday none of our internet worked. All of our electronics went down, and you just got to work on the fly.
Wow.
So don't be afraid to improvise. Don't be afraid to freestyle a little bit. Don't be afraid to wild out a little bit.
Improvise, freestyle, and wild out. Listen, you heard from the breast. Please support our businesses, guys. We out. Wow, no, I really do appreciate you, man.
Thank you.